Empath Chronicles. I am the Oracle of the Ether, and I'm here to guide you through your first eye meditation.
Do you believe in fate?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
Multi-dimensional.
Do you believe in fate?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
The Oracle will see you now.
Greetings. Welcome to Empath Chronicles. I am the Oracle of the Ether, and in this segment of my show, I share with you all my journey and experiences being an empath. For those that are returning, I appreciate the energy exchange. If you're hearing me for the first time, I welcome you, and I hope you receive something from this podcast. Today I'm being called to talk about the patriarch. Ta-da! And not just the patriarch. We're going to talk about the zodiac. We're going to talk about the matriarch, and we're going to go through this really quickly, okay? I have taken some notes because this required me to go within, and it also required me to do a little bit of research, okay? So first off, I want to talk about the male and female aspects of the zodiac. And when I talk about male and female aspects, I'm talking about the feminine energy and the masculine energy. Now, first off, we have masculine and feminine energy within all of us, okay? And this is a part of the problem that I see with the patriarchy, which is only about 6,000 years old. Now, if the patriarchy is only 6,000 years old, what does that tell us? Well, that tells us before that they may have been some other system, right? A matriarchy or whatever, okay? So we have to go through our story to figure these things out. And this is what the 2020 uprising is all about. So back to the feminine signs. The feminine zodiac signs are Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. What does that tell me? That tells me that these are the signs that are at their best when they have control of their inner strength. Their inner strength consists of being vulnerable, right? And controlling their emotions. Okay. When we talk about the masculine zodiac signs, we're speaking about Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, as well as Aquarius. These signs are at their best when they focus on the outer strength, which usually they're at their best when they are passionate and naturally competitive. The things that distort the information is when we put the label of male and female. Yes, we have to use labels. However, when you become more spiritually inclined or more awake to the truth, you'll see that it's neither here nor there. It's both, and you become distorted when you suppress one or the other. How does this play a role in individuals? Well, if you are a Taurus male, right, for instance, and you grow up and you are told to be hard, to, don't cry, man up, and things of that sort, you'll tend to shy away or hide that feminine aspect of yourself, and you grow up a little bit distorted because of your peers and what other people force on you. Now, like I said, you are at your best when you are connecting to your emotions. Okay. When you are able to be vulnerable, that's when you are at your best, because those qualities require inner strength. On the surface level, people don't view vulnerability as strength. So here we meet opposition, right? So the masculine energies, they are at their best when they're driven, when they're full of passion, when they are competitive. We all view these things as masculine, right? Naturally. However, if you are a Aries female, okay, and you are passionate or naturally competitive, and you suppress those things about yourself, you become distorted, okay? So that makes you go into war, it brings out the worst in you, because you are suppressing that side of you, which is natural. So when we talk about interpersonal relationships and we talk about coming together in these relationships with one another, to bring a balance, you have to have feminine and masculine energy, whether if you are in a same sex relationship or not. Okay, this is where it gets tricky, because not everyone is advanced. Okay, Webster's definition of the matriarch is a woman who rules or dominates a family group or state, specifically a mother who is head and ruler of her family and descendants. Okay, what does this tell me? And what does it say about the time that we in? We have this feminine or feminist uprising, which a lot of masculine energy, right, whether if you male or female, wants to suppress that, the matriarch. Okay, and this is where religion and everything plays a role, because they want to separate the two instead of bringing them together and giving out the proper information about how these energies work. Is there more than one sex? Ding, 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 ding. Most definitely. We in history have known them as hermaphrodites or intersex. I believe the more up-to-date term is ovitestes or ambiguous. These are individuals that have both ovarian and testicular tissue. At one point, was this the norm for the planet? When I did the research on ovitestes, one of the interesting things that I saw was that these particular individuals, I don't know how true it is, right? I have to do more research, but I did more like university studies on this one, okay? They have the capability to impregnate themselves or to use a separate entity to impregnate themselves. You get what I'm saying? So does this change your thinking about sex and female and masculine energies? This is why you see so many people trying to get rid of gender roles, because individuals have suppressed the feminine aspect for so long that it's like it's roaring, and it's becoming more distorted with the information being put out, and no one is actively researching it. Okay, I'm sure there's some things that I missed, but I don't want to be too long into this podcast. Okay, so I hope that you receive something from this podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe, however or wherever you're seeing this, and I'll talk to y'all later.